Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. This is a continuation of the high school STEM Boys and Girls Club video, and we are going to continue with adding stuff to our house. So let's jump right into it. Uh, in the last video, which was video 6, I mentioned that I was going to do this myself, this fencing, and finish it, but I wanted to show you guys a couple shortcuts and some ideas that can help you guys saving some time. So let's get to it. Okay, so as we see here, we have 4 pieces of that fence. So the most obvious way of copying and pasting this would just be to double click it, control copy, control V, which is paste, right? Now if I set that too fast, you can always go back, rewind it. But let me show you guys a faster way. Okay? So first of all, you want to view, double click it. You know what, guys? In the previous video, I guess I made a mistake right here. When I pushed and pulled it, this face didn't properly snap in together. So let's fix that. This is all about problem solving. So let's do that. If you guys want to pause the video and find out how I'm going to do that, you can pause it right now. But I'm going to give it away. All you do to close that is connect all 4 corners. Make sure you're touching every endpoint. That green little circle there is an endpoint. So that's what you want to do. Click all the endpoints. And then finally, it should look like that. Beautiful, right? Okay. So great. The only piece that's thick is that first one. So what do you want to do? You want to delete these guys right here. Erase. Also, you can use this eraser option right here on the top left, and you can just freehand everything. So let me give you guys a better view. Okay, see that? We don't want that. We'll get rid of those guys, right? Cool. All right, there you go. Okay, now we go back to the cursor, right? And we double click. Actually, I think that was the problem initially, so we're going to control shift, right? So as you can see here, I'm double clicking everything. Make sure you don't get this wall because it will copy it. And if you let go of shift, it will still be selected. So be aware of that. If you hold down shift and click this back piece, it'll still work. So let's make sure we got everything. Give it, like, see, that one's not blue. So hold down shift, double click it. Now, once everything's blue, control copy. Good job, guys. Once you do control copy, control V, which is paste. And do you want to get that dot? Zoom in if you have to. Look at that. Okay. So once we have that, let's we have 2 right now, so let's go up to 5 pieces. So let's keep pasting till we have 5 pieces, but make sure they're in the correct endpoint. Remember that. Control V, right? Okay, also I should have mentioned this since the beginning, but if you have a mouse, you're using the middle the middle piece to zoom in and zoom out, and you press it down and then move your mouse to give that 360 perspective. Also, if you hold down shift, hold down your middle button, your scroller, you have this this movement right here, which is really helpful. Okay, once we have these 5 pieces of fencing right now, we don't want to keep on doing one by one. You can, but you'll save yourself a lot more time if you select everything and then paste it yourself. You want to make sure they're together, in other words. So let's do that by holding down Shift. And I'm going to do it for you guys, so that way we have time for the pool. So I am going to pause it. Hey guys, so as you can see, I finished up here, but I came to the conclusion that this backyard is way too huge for this house. So for the sake of time, let me just cut that in half by doing this. What you want to do is zoom out, first of all, and see, first of all, that that's way too huge. And second, you're gonna have to press on the pencil. So let's click where that line's gonna start, zoom all the way out. Zoom all the way out. Okay. Zoom out, and then you're gonna stop wherever you want it. So that's fine, right? That's fair. Okay, so we're gonna erase everything else. All right. Cool. So let me show you what I did on this side. So as you press, if you press down Control Z, you're gonna find, Control V, you're gonna find that you can paste this a lot faster than usual. Okay, so another thing when pasting is that you are to select a certain point. So in this case, it's the bottom right corner, this face right here. So it'll be more ideal to start on the right side rather than the left. That way it snaps on so easily. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So as you can see, it clicks on the endpoint. That's what we want. And if you want your house to be precise, you want to zoom in as much as you can. Hey guys, so as you can see, I finished this side for you guys. I didn't try to do that on purpose because this side, I used the endpoint feature and it came out pretty nice, as you can see. And this side, I didn't really follow that, so it's not really well put together. So just so you guys can see. Also, we are going to have to continue by adding tile on this side and that side. Click on the rectangle, showing you guys an alternative to making this fence. Let's draw this freehand. Click on two edges. And then you come all the way out here. And then it snaps beautifully with the piece that you're working with. Okay. As you can see here, sometimes it's kind of difficult to operate this thing, so you don't want that. Let's see. There you go. Okay, so just a simple rectangle on that side, and you can easily just add fencing to it. So it's up to you what kind of fencing you want. Like for example, let's choose that and see what that looks like. See, it's very clear and very concise. So that is another option. Let me show you guys another different style of fencing, and you guys can mess around with this as much as you'd like. Click on the rectangle option. The rectangle is going to have the pencil on one of the corners. As you can see, it has the pencil on the bottom left. So you want to click on the bottom left of the object, kind of carry it through here, and there you go. You can edit the fence however you want. So let's mess with it. Let's make a barbed wire our option. So as you can see, no one's getting through here. Another one, construction fencing. It's pretty creative. crazy how many styles there are. Oh, this one looks nice. There you go. So this is our house. Let's add on with something else. Our swimming pool, right? So it's just gonna be really fast. Let's see. You can create a circle. There's different ways of doing so. You can make it that big. Right there. You can also move this thing over here if you want it. And let's add some features to it. Let's add water. Okay. So you can see. When I click on landscaping, I'm gonna press on this one right here, the grass brick, and it's gonna give it a really nice texture and definition on that floor. And it kind of looks weird because it's super huge, but as you can see, it's got a lot of detail. But anyway, guys, next week we are going to start with something different, so be prepared for that. And stay safe. Have a good one, guys.